What's going on, Smitties? It is Patrick here, and before I get any farther into this video, or entertain you at all really, I just want to say, go follow me on Twitter, go like this video, go favorite this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow my Instagram account, buy a jar of mayonnaise, and go follow my waffle recipe newsletter. Yeah, but seriously, just go follow me on Twitter. Who cares? Anyways, let's get into this video because that was just a total waste of 30 seconds, and I don't want to waste any more of your time. So what we got today, guys, is a story time. So I don't really tell many stories on my channel, but because this one relates into zombies, sort of, I thought I would tell it to you. So I'm going to say about maybe 11 months or so ago. So it was like mid-August, whatever. Actually, doesn't matter. It was about 11 months ago in August, all right? So mid-August. We were away at my camp. I've done videos about that before. And when we came home, we came back to our lawn pretty much being trashed. There were, the fire pit had been pushed over. The bench was broken. The garbage kind of all around the place, really just looking pretty junky. And our lawn extends out onto a golf course. So you could see that the whole golf course has basically been the same deal. There's a bathroom down there that had just been, beat to crap really. And our neighbor's lawns was looking in similar shape. So we assumed that it must have been, some teenagers who were just, out drinking and got drunk, whatever. And just decided, we're tough and we're going to go beat everyone's lawn up because we have nothing better to do. So that's kind of what we assumed. My dad or my mom, whatever, called the police. And that was really the rest of it. We didn't really know, we didn't really think anything would come of it or anyone would get caught. But what did happen was our wheelbarrow got stolen, which was kind of weird because who steals a wheelbarrow, right? It was like a $50 plastic, not even good wheelbarrow, but I don't know. So that was kind of weird. Maybe a week later, I was hanging out with my girlfriend. I drove her home, and when I came back, I came into my backyard, and my dad was standing on the deck. Listening, and I'm like, what? And he goes, just listen. And you could just hear it very slightly, but what I heard was basically a zombie. That's how this ties into zombies. The guy who had done it originally was back again. We thought it was drunk teenagers. Well, no, this was a dude hopped up on meth, actually. Was down on the golf course banging on one of these bathrooms, and he was trying to get in, and it sounded like a zombie. If you've ever played World at War Zombies, Notcher and Toten, that's the kind of zombie it sounded like. It was aggressive, it was growling, it was a very inhumane noise that he was saying, and not saying, but making. And it was really, really scary. He was banging on it, trying to bust open the door. And I was just like, yeah, that's zombies right there, right? They're trying to get in and get you. But no, this dude was just hopped up on meth. But it was scary as anything. So, my dad called the police, and I was out sitting here, and I'm like, my heart has dropped, and I'm just, I am so scared. I'm like, what if this guy comes up here? I gotta get a baseball bat or a shovel or something, because this he's gonna take a lot of beating if he comes up here, because he's on meth, right? Well, actually, we didn't know he was on meth at the time, but it turned out. So this was pretty freaking scary. So I'm like, you know what, Dad? You can be brave and you can stay here, but I think I'm gonna go in. So I went upstairs into a room that overlooked the golf course, and I was just listening to him, just listening to him banging and all this stuff. So the police show up, and he goes quiet. He was like, it had to be luck because he went quiet at the most perfect time for him, right when the police showed up. And, they went down and they looked all around. They had these million candle power flashlights looking everywhere, and they couldn't find him. So obviously he had found a good hiding spot or something like that, because, he was pretty much, they couldn't find him. But it was kind of scary because it was like, all right, so they, the cops couldn't find him. Well, what if he comes back? What if that? So I kind of stayed upstairs for the rest of the night. And I had a baseball bat beside my bed and a knife. So I was a little freaked out, but basically, nothing ever else came of it except they got our wheelbarrow back, and we found out that he was on meth. So, it wasn't really an actual zombie, obviously, but it was a guy who sounded like a freaking zombie. And the thing that I took from this whole story was that, people often say I wish we were in a zombie apocalypse. That'd be so fun to snipe real zombies and, like get to like go raid Walmarts and stuff like that and all this good stuff. And what I took from this was no. It is not a fun idea. You do not want to live in a zombie apocalypse. That one zombie was enough for my life that I do not want to encounter another real life zombie ever again. It was really, really scary. And it's easy to, but it's easy to say that, oh yeah, I'd take this on when you have nothing to be brave about. But when you're actually in the moment, I mean, I'm not the bravest guy, but it is very, very scary. It is very intimidating, and just it makes you really just, all right, run away, just run away. So that's pretty much the story, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a little different from what I normally do, but I thought it was a good story and it relates to zombies, so thought I'd tell you that. Like I said, go follow me on Twitter. I'm just trying to get you guys involved with it, man. I know like I've been just pushing this out here a bunch, but I just really want to get all involved and interact and stuff. So have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed that story, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.